The creative process for me is actually still one that is quite conflicted. And it always has been, and I think that's part of growing up with a large family where there was no privacy. The piano was in the middle of the living room, so everyone's watching Hogan's Heroes and Mary Tyler Moore and whatever, and I'm just like, you know, I didn't want to make too much noise, so it was hard to sing out or to do anything. And that, strangely, kind of has followed me along until, I mean, I feel like now the place where I'm most comfortable and most creative is when I just have privacy, when I have to be alone, and I have to be alone for a good long time. If I go for a long walk in the country, all of a sudden ideas will start coming that go in step with how I'm walking. It's live music is very inspiring to me. So when I go and hear something that I really love, those kind of things are help me get into a creative space. Usually, if I back myself into some kind of corner with a deadline, that's very helpful. And then it's like, you have to go and take the time. And so there's this kind of pressure that still, it's not just like, oh, I feel so free, let me sing this song. You know, it doesn't come out like that. It's really like pushing something through a meat grinder. I'm hoping that it gets easier and less conflicted as the years go on. I'm still very young. I'm only 52, so I feel like I've got another 30 years where I can keep growing, and that my voice is going to continue to expand and deepen and have more color. And so I'm excited about that. I've been working with John Hollenbeck now for about 5 years, and I met him through Theo Bleckman, who's a dear friend and someone I just admire so much, that I sang with in a group called Moss. And then we just loved each other and loved singing together. And John had been working with Theo for many, many years. And he decided to bring me in on a project that he was doing called Songs I Like a Lot, which is taking pop songs that we all liked and that he liked, but he did ask for our input on it, and just really taking them out to a completely different pasture and recreating them totally from the ground up. And it has been just a really beautiful kind of schooling, because I've never been a great reader, and I haven't been that kind of musician, more of an intuitive and listening musician. And John's music is very, very complicated. At the same time, he's kind of an intersection of the intellect and soul and heart, because it's always this tender feeling that drives his searching and his creations. So he'll create something that it feels like you're looking through a microscope at this beautiful cell that keeps expanding in it, and our voices are just one part of that. So to fit in and to make that organism keep growing the way that he's envisioned is a really special kind of purpose to have, and vision to have when I'm learning music. So I've had this opportunity 2 different times to go to Frankfurt with him and record with the HR Big Band. They're wonderful people. And then this is our 2nd time at Newport. I'm Kate McGarry.